Pokemon meets Axie Infinity meets Animal Crossing in outer space. What's going on? theAPEcoach from Six-Pack Gaming, and today we are bringing you something super exciting for a brand new play-to-earn NFT game on the Polygon Chain, Playermon. So I have actually become an ambassador for Playermon, so I am super pumped about this game. I think it is a hidden gem, and this has the potential to be the next Axie Infinity at a way lower barrier to entry. All right, and you guys have the chance, because this is still in development, this isn't even out yet. You guys have the chance to get in on this on the absolute ground floor. The IDO hasn't even happened yet. The initial NFT Egg sale hasn't even happened yet. It's coming up very soon, so that's why I wanted to bring this to you and let you guys know about it. But you guys are going to be able to get in on this as early as possible, just as early as I am. So I'm super excited to share this with you. Be sure to smash that thumbs up button. Make sure you subscribe so you never miss these new videos on the best play to earn NFT games and projects coming up. We have a ton coming out this week and well into the future as well, so you definitely don't want to miss them. Now let's dive in and go over everything that Playermon has to offer, because it is a lot. I mean, a lot. All right, so let's go through it here. Playermon, evolve, battle, earn. Now, one of the reasons that I became an ambassador for this is, this was a project I was looking at a while back. Because it's on the Polygon network, that means it's going to be way less fees than most of the Ethereum-based games, right? That's one of the big issues with Axie and why they had to create their Ronin sort of like side chain and all that sort of stuff. So this avoids all that being on the Polygon chain. The gas fees are fractions of a penny, so no issues with gas fees, which is a super positive thing. I'm always looking for new projects that, because like BSC is great. There's a lot of great games and stuff always coming out on the BSC chain, but the gas fees still are pretty substantial for a lot of these games. So anything that's on these chains like Matic and Solana and AVAX and Phantom and things like that, like these smaller chains that don't have these crazy high gas fees, that means there's more potential earnings there, right? Because you're not losing on every transaction. So that was one of the things that I was super excited about. And then as I dug into this game more and more, I realized that there was way more to it than guy. So you can see like the artwork on these guys is great, and they're doing some really cool stuff in their Twitter. So they've got that whole Pokemon vibe, who's that Playermon, and then they they do the reveal here. But yeah, like the artwork and stuff that they're putting into these guys is really cool. They have a whole bunch of like dedicated artists and all this stuff, but like these guys look great. Let's quickly sort of go over the site. We will jump into a little bit of an overview of the white paper as well. There's a lot in there, so we're not going to go over everything, but I'll try to highlight the sort of main things for you. And then as always, do your own research, check it out. I will have all the links for this game and their social channels and all of that in the description below. So let's get into it here. You've got a few here. You can evolve your guys, turn your gameplay experience more exciting, upgrade your in-game assets and your planet space station. The cross-planet mining allows you as well to expand your NFT collection. They've got battles with a matching algorithm. So this is that MMR ranking system like Axie Infinity for the PvP battles, which is cool. And then their in-game earnings, they're going to have this SGEM token that you'll get from daily quests, and just says, this is the way that people can earn while having fun. And so that's one of the things that I'm trying to look for a lot more in these games as well. I want games that have an actual gaming experience with them, right? I'm tired of these, click fight and collect your earnings and nothing really happens. It's not really a game. It's just people are only playing it to earn some income, right? So this game has a ton of variety and options for you. There's going to be a PvP story mode. There's going to be PvP battles with a ranking system. There's going to be like daily quests. There's going to be planetary mining. There's going to be the ability to own your own planets and to mine resources on them. Like, There's going to be breeding. There's going to be evolutions of these guys and upgrading your Playermons. There's a ton of things. All right, so let's just go over all this. All right. So here's the little teaser. S-gems are going to be the token in game. Look at these guys. Great artwork. Looks fun. It's playful. It's cute, right? Go. Get your egg. Join us. So that's their little the little teaser trailer here. And then they've got some of their supporters as well. And then another nice thing with this is they have their entire dev team. They've got them all doxed, and they've been sharing their team members info on all of them in their Twitter posts and everything. So they're very transparent with the whole team. They have a large team on this game as well. So here's the founding members. It looks like the majority of them are from Malaysia here, but you have like your CEO, your CBO, your CTO, and then different co-founders. You've got advisory member, and then these core members, which are, you know, various artists, graphic artists, animators, whole bunch of stuff, graphic design. So you can see, like, this is a pretty substantial team, which is necessary, I think, for them to be able to pull off something of this size, right? With so many features and stuff in their plans. Definitely want to see, like, you don't want an anonymous team of 2 people or 3 people that just promise all of these things and then they're never going to deliver on them. This is a pretty legitimate team, and they're fully, like, transparent. They've got all their images and stuff. And so if you actually want to, like, I know a lot of these sites will put like founding team and they'll have like little avatars like this, but they won't really have any information on them. Really nice thing with this is, you know, you click on them, it takes you to the team in their white paper. You've got little bios on all of them with their LinkedIn profiles right there. So every single person on the team, which is really, really cool. Not many games, like very, very few games, have this level of in-depth information on their team, which is amazing to see. And then we have their roadmap here. So they formed this idea back in May. They, you know, did some talent sourcing, started concept art, the game logic, the white paper in August, launched the site. And so, like, they've been really grinding through this. They've been getting a lot done very quickly. We sort of conceptualized in May. They've been really on the stuff. Tokenomics, gameplay, pre-market, whitelisting, all of this stuff. Launch pads coming, DEX listings, egg sales, all this stuff, right? So, you know, they've got a ton of stuff with some of the crazy stuff here too coming soon. Planet sale. So this is going to be like, this is Q2 2022. So this is likely going to be after that, but sale, and it's staking. Okay, so passive income, what I'm seeing with that. Now, let's jump into the white paper, and we'll just a bit of the stuff. Playermon is a boundless play-to-earn game where anyone can explore and battle in the universe with their favorite space companions called Playermons. They are, again, look awesome, right? Players are able to colonize planets, earn resources, and battle other players with their Playermons. Inspiration was created. This was created in May by a group of professionals who were major fans of Pokemon and Animal Crossing. That's why there's a lot of sort of aspects and elements from those games incorporated into this, and then a lot of elements from Axie Infinity in terms of like play styles and things like that, and the strategy in the games also included in this. It's got a lot to it, which is really cool. This is just kind of breaking down some of the ways that you can play to earn. So completing quests, completing different game modes, upgrading and breeding pets, selling and leasing NFT assets in the marketplace, collecting rare Playermons on planets, farming gems for in-game activities, staking the governance token on planet pools, that is sweet, and building space colonial base with decorative assets designed by the community. The vision. Playermon was conceptualized to become the next leading play-to-earn NFT game in the blockchain industry, a game accessible to everyone with low entry costs and provides players, creators, and investors with the ability to generate income based on their creativity and Playermon. We aim to empower the Playermon community, players, and investors. All right, so then the team's mission is to create an NFT game that provides high engagement among players, and through gaming, they can experience the following: immersive storytelling that provides the players with exciting experiences in the battlefield. So they do actually have some like lore and good storytelling, which we'll see in the next little part here. Strategizing and battling against one another using their gaming prowess. So this is the where the skill-based sort of earnings come into play. It's always great to have these games that, you know, an element of skill is actually involved in them. The better you are, the more you grind it, the better earning potential you have versus just random chance, right? And then colonizing planets to harvest resources in peace, which is amazing. Breed, create new Playermons with unique features and better stats. So think Axie Infinity, breeding, right? And then a metaverse space where community members can generate income. So this is one of the coolest things I think they're bringing about as well. Like I said, with the whole like Animal Crossing inspiration, they're going to have an open world metaverse where people can interact with other players and they can actually sell things in the market and stuff like that. So really, really cool. Let's jump into Archerland. This is, I guess, their first sort of planet. So here's a little snippet here. In the beginning of the gameplay, you receive an SOS signal from a distant planet. As the captain of Star Sailor, your spaceship, and as a bounty hunter, you decided to look into the matter and would only lend a hand if the price is right. However, there was no reply to the signal. You arrive at a very forest-dense planet and save a child from an attack of a group of wild Playermons. To repay you, the child became your guide and showed you the direction out of the forest. Eventually, you know, a siren goes off, there's villagers flee into their houses, these uniformed people come out, and you learn that there's rebels that fight these uniformed guys with their Playermons, and this Archerland mining company has basically taken over their planet. They've enslaved the villagers and Playermon, and they basically mined the planet dry, and you find out that it's about to implode on itself, and so you want to rescue the remaining Playermon and villagers and use the equipment that the mining company left there to flee the planet. And then there is the Tower of Creators. So this is the PvP battle arena. So they have the MMR system, matchmaking rating. So as you win, you gain MMR to rank up, and then when you lose MMR and you rank down. So this is where the whole skill-based play to earn aspect comes into play. And then the Radix marketplace. In-game activities that players across multiple galaxies can do in Radix are lease their Playermon, scholarships, right? So think about the scholarship program in Axie Infinity, same sort of thing here, which is amazing to see. Always something that I want to look for in these NFT games. Trade, purchase eggs, blind boxes, in-game items for crafting, seasonal limited in-game assets, and purchase planets. So it looks like we're going to have some land ownership in this as well, which is amazing. Features. So here's an overview of basically the mechanics of the game. So very similar to Axie, this is a turn-based card gameplay system. All players need to form a team of Playermon. Each team consists of 3 Playermon. So pre-battle, players are required to choose 3 Playermon and position them strategically, so the placement can provide an advantage over other opponents, so place them wisely. Random ability cards are given to each player at the start of each turn. Afterwards, players will have to choose action cards for their Playermon, but they should keep in mind that each action card will cost an action point, which is a limited resource. The player will be victorious once the opponent has no standing Playermon left, and then the winner earns Space Gem or their S-Gem tokens from this, and the Playermons gain experience. And then this is where you like incubate the eggs and you take care of your baby Playermon until they've leveled up to an adult to be able to fight and all that. So players need to take care of their young Playermon by petting them, brushing, bathing, and feeding them. Every time they complete these daily quests, this will earn love points, which will benefit players as the game features are developed in the future. And then it says like these love points will be an advantage to some players as the game releases other features and stuff in the future. So that's another cool thing there. Again, this is the PvE and PvP modes. Planet gameplay. Not all planets are created equal. Some are more resourceful than others, and some might contain underground dungeons for players to explore. And so it says once the players obtain their own planet, they can start mining it for resources. In addition, players can cross-planet mine among the planets. However, the player is required to build an interplanetary scanner to check planets near their location. And so it says to build this scanner, you have to explore the planets, complete missions, collect items, and craft it. Or if you don't want to do all that, you want to skip the hassle, you can buy it from the Radix market off of other players, I'm assuming. But obviously that'd be at a premium because you're paying for that extra convenience of not having to craft. And then here is your space colonial base and intergalactic travel. So you're going to have your own space base that's like your home. And then the higher level your space base is, the higher tax you'll gain. So that's where you kind of earn the passive income on your planet. And the higher level your space base is, it will unlock bonus features. So cross-planet mining and the ability to build the interplanetary scanner. So as you level up your home base, you're going to be able to unlock new features and upgrade things and craft additional items as well. The last thing is that, you know, you can purchase some decorative seasonal items and stuff to kind of make your place your own, aesthetically enhance your base to show off to your virtual friends. So again, that whole metaverse thing, you'll be able to show off your crib to other people in the metaverse, which is kind of cool. And then here's a nice just overview, an infographic of how PIM and SGEM work. So there's PIM, which is their governance token, very much like AXS in Axie Infinity. So to get started, you use PIM to purchase a Playermon, and then you complete quests and all that to earn SGEM tokens. And then anytime you interact, anytime you do like any in-game activity, you're going to be burning SGEM in order to help maintain like the token price there. So players spend PIM and SGEM to breed and buy game assets. Players can sell stuff in the marketplace, and a portion of SGEM is taken as transaction fees and burned again. And then a player uses PIM tokens on upgrading their space base, and SGEM tokens are burned in the process of upgrading the space station as well. So they have all these burning mechanisms implemented to help maintain the price and the value of SGEM so that it doesn't drop. Here are the space companions. So Playermon is a space creature that can be fused with minerals, crystals, diamonds, sapphires, and rubies. Fusing them with those special space gems will gain unique power. And then it says like they'll basically have different sort of main abilities. They can serve as companions, fighters, and farmers. People mainly use them as a weapon though. So it says they can be very effective fighters when combined with minerals and crystals. Breeding, as you know, this is one of the biggest things in Axie. No different from normal pets, any Playermons can reproduce. To breed, a player needs to choose 2 Playermons and pay an amount of PIM and SGEM, and then SGEM will be burnt after a successful breeding. There's a genetic system, again, much like Axie. Each Playermon has 7 body parts, which are head, eye, hand, leg, body, planet, and gem. And then after purchasing and incubating an egg, a Playermon will be hatched with random attributes and body parts. And if the Playermon is reproduced through breeding, its attributes will depend on the Playermon's parents. The dominant gene will determine the physical features of the Playermon. And then there's more details for breeding coming. And then here's an overview of the rarity. So there's 5 different rarities, which are determined based on the body parts of the Playermon. And then there's different skills that are categorized by their stats of HP, speed, skill, and morale. And then here's the 4 different sort of types of Playermon. There's Comet, Nature, Aqua, and Inferno. This is just saying that, you know, Polygon is a decentralized sort of blockchain there. It's quick and it's cheap. And then here is an overview of the PIM and SGEM tokens. So again, PYM Playermon token is their governance token. There's going to be 1 billion supply. Token holders will be able to shape and vote the direction of the game and universe. They can purchase eggs, upgrade and breed their Playermons, purchase items, craft and build to upgrade their space base. Holders can join the open world planet to explore dungeons. Holders can expand their base with community built decorative game assets for future planet expansions. That's very cool. And then this is one of the coolest things I think I've seen in the whole like that metaverse aspect to it, creators can mint their originally designed game assets in the marketplace for future expansions, and creators can list their originally designed game assets in the marketplace. So it sounds like they're going to be creating a space where you can design in-game items and then mint them as NFTs and resell them to other players in the marketplace. So that is a super cool thing that I'm really excited about as well. And then here is the last thing: token holders, the DeFi component. Token holders can stake their token to earn rewards in the future planet expansion as well. And then here is another infographic of how everything sort of works for PIM and SGEM. So there's scholarships for other players, there's selling monsters in the trade hub and selling items. Those will all give you SGEM, and then PIM for selling your monsters. And then for PIM, you use that to mint creator design assets, buy, craft, and upgrade items, and then to purchase eggs, Playermons, breed, and upgrade their Playermons. And then SGEM is also used in any of these actions with a burning mechanism. So here is the SGEM, Space Gem token. It's an indefinite supply, so there's no limit to this. And it says, again, you know, in-game services, upgrading and breeding, crafting, purchasing things. And then this is what you're going to get as the reward, the SGEM, for completing quests, missions, and defeating opponents. So just like SLP in Axie Infinity, there's an infinite supply of this, and that is what you are rewarded with. But there are several burning mechanisms to help maintain the price and the value of that so that it doesn't tank, right? And then here's another sort of overview again of how these tokens work together. You can check that out. And then here's the token allocation. So 20% play to earn rewards, 20% staking, 18% team, 15 to token sale, 10% liquidity, 10 treasury, 7 advisor and ecosystem. Again, be sure to do your own research, look into this. And here's, you know, an infographic of the breakdown of all the tokens. There's 1 billion supply. This is for the PIM token. And now the IDO. All right, so here is some information. The IDO is coming up November 3rd. All right, so that is about a week away. There's only going to be 10 million PIM tokens sold here for a price of 3.8 cents per. And then here is some additional info on the IDO. So it's November 3rd, and it is going to be on Polka Bridge and Engine Starter, these launch pads. Now, I will have a link in order to get on the whitelist for this. You do have to be whitelisted to be able to participate in the IDO here. So I will have the link to join the whitelist down there. Just click on that, and you can do the steps to earn a spot in the whitelist for the IDO here. Here's a little bit more. So there's only going to be 24,000 eggs that are going to be sold. So it's going to be a limited supply, and you do have to be whitelisted in order to access that. And then here is one Playermon egg is going to be 300 PIM. 3 Playermons is needed to build a team, and the initial price for the PIM token is 3.8 cents. So if you work that out, it's 900 PIM for a full team of 3, which is going to work out. If you get in at the IDO price, that's going to be like 34, 35 bucks US for a full team of 3. So way cheaper than, you know, Axie. And so if you think of like the people who got in Axie right in the beginning, they did really well. So this is your chance to, you know, be getting in on the ground floor. So again, that's why I'm so excited to be, you know, sharing this with you now, because you guys have all the opportunities here. And then the next thing after the IDO is going to be their Egg NFT sale. So that is going to be happening the following month, December 3rd to 5th. And it says it's going to be in 3 batches. And so there will be a separate whitelist details for the NFT Egg sale that will be posted soon here. All right. So that is, you know, an overview of all of the main sort of components that make up this game. There's a whole lot to it. The IDO coming up November 3rd. So again, make sure you click that link below. Try to get on that whitelist because it's going to be an awesome opportunity. And then here's a little bit. There's the game economy. So they have a sustainability section here you can check out about the economy and population management so that they don't run into issues with the economy. You can find out more about the planets, about crafting, monsters, This is pretty cool though. Guardians of Planets. So this is talking about owning these NFT planets. It's like your land ownership. And then it says that rewards for the guardians of these galaxies will be a transaction tax. So you're going to be able to earn taxes basically from other players and stuff utilizing your planet and the resources and stuff within it. So that is a very cool passive income stream as well. And then there's this, Empower Planet Creator Platform. So it says, they're providing an extensive gateway for creators and artists to publish their games in the Playermon planet. They're basically like creating this integrated platform for GameFi projects for creators to launch mini games in the Playermon galaxy and their planets by leveraging their ecosystem through SGEM distribution and PIM collateral. So they're really going into the whole sort of metaverse opportunity here with esports, with planet taxing, play to earn, yield guild options so that you can lend your in-game assets, and you can provide opportunities for other players to play for free through scholarships, just like the Axie scholarship program. And this open world planet gameplay with the creator market. I think this is such a cool thing. It says they're going to empower creators and artists to enjoy a secure copyright ownership with the ability to earn PIM. So they can create things within the game, within the metaverse, and they can sell it for PIM tokens, which is really, really cool. There's the overview, again, the team, if you want to check them out, partners and investors, and then all their social links. And again, I will have all the info on this game linked down below, as well as the IDO whitelist link. So be sure to check all those links down there. But that is everything. What do you guys think? You guys excited about this? I am super pumped about this, but let me know. Leave a comment down below if you like this one. Be sure to smash that thumbs up button, and don't forget to subscribe and turn those notifications on, because you do not want to miss all of the things that we have coming up. We got a whole bunch coming very soon. And just before we jump off here, I do want to shout out to our latest subscribers. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. It has been blowing up, and you guys are amazing. So Godzilla Goo, Mr. Big Stuff, Shen More Income, Vlad Bagnaru, Montumas, and King, welcome to Six Pack Gaming. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And that is everything. This is Playermon. What do you guys think? Let me know. Until next time, train hard, game hard, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out, everyone.